Are we supposed to be doing it at the same time as you, or taking notes?
I don't think that's going to be really possible. Okay, hey, what's up, everybody? April Marie here from aprilmarietucker.com. We are live. Yay, I am so pumped. Tonight I've got a lot of value to share with everybody tonight. And actually, I'm kind of like debating am I going to be able to get through with it, through everything that I have to share with you. It's going to be a little bit techy. So, you know, luckily this is a recorded training, and you'll be able to rewind and watch it over and over again if you need to, so that you can get all the nuts and bolts of this training and really get going with some lead capture pages. Because at the end of the day, you know, all this traffic that we're driving and stuff like that, it won't convert unless we have, you know, capture pages that, you know, are geared to our audience, that are geared for converting and getting more people to opt into your lead capture page, which ultimately, at the end of the day, builds your list. Because here's the thing, guys, and I know I sometimes sound like a broken record player here, but it is so true that, you know, it is just the money's in your list. Like, seriously, at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. Build your list. I don't care if you're online, you're offline, whichever one you are on. If you're in a network marketing company, they're going to tell you to build your list. They're going to tell you to write your list of 100 people. Then they're going to tell you to go out and do the 3-foot rule, collect emails and phone numbers and things like that, hand out business cards, right? The exchange is still happening, but the thing is with the internet is we are able to do it a lot faster, because if you can learn the strategies, which one of them I'll be teaching you tonight and giving you some tools and training and things like that you'll be able to actually get access to so that you can even move forward with it, then you'll be able to go through those numbers really, really fast, which will allow you to sift and sort really, really quickly. So definitely want to make sure that you stay tuned. I've got some awesome leaders that are on my team here with me today. So we've got Malia Holleran over in San Diego. Say hi, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Malia. It's really Malia, but she said I could call her Malia because that's what I've been calling her all this time. Just so you know, guys. I'll have to get it right one of these days. We've got Stuart. It looks like Stuart's just joined us.
Yeah, he just popped in.
Actually just joined our team. You can't see him, I don't think. Can you say hi, Stuart? Maybe not.
I think he might be muted.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so we've got Darren Pitt over in the Bahamas, Bahama Man.
Yeah. I'm really excited, April. I know tonight's training is going to be awesome. Can't wait to go through everything and have you share with everybody. I know we had a lot of people invited to it, so hopefully they find a lot of great value out of what you're going to share here tonight.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I know you're probably more excited because we're equally divided men and women, Darren.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
I'm excited. Hey, Christos and Stuart, I want to thank you so much for coming on tonight. You know, now I got my own crew.
That's fantastic. It's nice.
Definitely, man. These ladies been dominating the scene. You know, they're great and all, but
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear, Stuart.
Okay, thanks.
Awesome. There's Stuart. Okay, cool. So we actually got more men on here. Usually it's just Darren's all by himself. Poor guy. All this time. Oh. Okay, so my hair kind of looks funny. I can see myself. I'm mirroring. Okay, then we've got Christos up there in Canada.
Hi there. How are you, everybody? Nice to be on the Hangout call with April Marie Tucker and the rest of the gang. Guys, I've been watching you. What a great group of people, entrepreneurs, dynamic. So much value that comes out of you guys. Just I'm so impressed. It's my pleasure to be here tonight and learning the secrets and following your footsteps.
Awesome, Christoph. Well, welcome to the team, Christoph. Glad to have you on board.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Christos, for coming on. You're awesome. We go way back, way back. And then we've got the beautiful April Ray. I won't tell you what I call her, Julio. No, I'm just kidding. Over in San Diego, California.
That's right. It's finally cool, huh, Malia?
I know. It's finally beautiful here.
Yeah, what's the temperature?
Somewhere around
Cooler.
80 degrees or so.
80?
80?
Yeah.
That's it? I'm just kidding. We like it hot in Florida.
You just.
You know, when it turns
You
85, we're
can't handle the
complaining
heat
like
over
we're
here.
going to die. So
I
80 is
know.
about as hot as we can
Exactly.
make.
It's hot. It's not that hot here. It's upper 70s. It's really not. Like,
Oh, man.
August was pretty hot. We had some. I don't think we ever got like 100 though. We were like maybe
No.
like a couple times like 93, but it's the humidity that makes people think it's a lot hotter here, you know.
Yeah.
Too. And if anybody doesn't know who I am, I always assume that everybody knows who I am, which is just so bad of me. I'm April Marie from aprilmarietucker.com, and I live in beautiful sunny Florida. And I've just been having a blast today. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, today I don't even know where the day went. It was like 3 o'clock. I'm heading out to the beach. I'm just having fun. But earlier today, I actually created my first video intro that I really didn't think that I'd be able to do, honestly. I didn't know how to start or where to go and how to do it. So I was asking around and trying to figure out who to go to. I actually went to Fiverr, paid the guy $20, even though he only wanted $5, so that I could have all the upgraded goodies and have it delivered and, you know, within 24 hours. I'm just like, give it all to me. And then he's trying, I guess he was trying to email me, but he didn't. I didn't get an email. I don't know how Fiverr works. Like, I very rarely go to that site. So I go to Fiverr just because I'm like, wow, I can't believe my video intro is not here yet. Like, I was all excited thinking that maybe it was back there or something. And I go there and he's like, I can't do it. I only use a certain type of template and all this stuff. And I'm like, what? Really? How come I didn't get an email? Where was my memo? Where was my memo? So luckily, though, I checked my email. Usually I don't really. And somebody had messaged me on Twitter and said, you know, go to, actually it was the owner of, gosh, I can't even remember, Intro Champ, and his name's Joel. So as soon as I went there, like, I kind of peeped it out for a second yesterday, and then I was like, oh, yeah, I got to go back today. So I went back this morning, and I was like, aha, this is awesome. Like, this is what I'm going to do my video about today. Because I can't be the only one, right? So if you missed that and you're here and you're on my list, make sure you go back, check your email, because there's a really great training that I did on how to create intros for your videos so that you can stand out from what everybody else is doing and make yourself look as professional as possible. So did you guys see that, the video I did?
Yeah, that was really cool. Actually, I went on to it right away, and I actually looked at a couple of intros because I had another site I use for the intros as well, but they got some pretty cool intros that's very customized, but I like it.
Oh, you'll have to send me yours, because I was like, after I did that, I'm like, man, I'll keep coming back and buying more. And I actually, like, the first one I did, it wasn't enough. I decided to do myself an outro. I was like, I'm doing myself an outro while I'm at it. So that's that abundant mentality that I have. I was like, oh, I'm going to do HD, I'm going to add all the goodies, and we're going to be good to go. So, all right, guys, so I don't have a lot of time to chat. I could chat with my friends here all night long, and I just remembered we are going to actually go into HostGator, and I don't have it pulled up. Let me really quick just show you what we'll be creating tonight. We're actually going to be doing this together. It is up to you whether or not you want to follow along. I don't know if you have hosting. I don't know what you have in place that will allow you to be able to do this, but if you're on my team, everything is downloaded into your back office, or not into your back office, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Let's see, how do I want to do this? It will be in the Skype group, or in the Facebook group that we have here on Facebook. So let me really quick just see if I can go over to my Facebook here and show you where it's at. Hopefully, you guys, like, if you're on our MLSP team, you'll be able to grab this. But I'm going to show you really quick what we're creating here. And this is the type of capture page that we will be creating, so that you're aware. Now, this is up to you. You can create whatever you want. You can get as creative as you want. And actually, in fact, I recommend that you do that, okay? And I actually recommend that you create a lot of capture pages. Because if you're a serious marketer, you need to have lots of capture pages. You need to test a lot of different things. You need to test conversion rates and you know, sales conversion rates and all kinds of things. And that's what's really ultimately at the end of the day going to bring in the results. Now, this capture page actually When I ran a solo ad with it, I was seeing an over 50% conversion rate, which is really, really good for a capture page like this. And what I mean by a capture page like this is it's not really value driven. Like, for example, like this one that I actually have. Let's see here. That one, I have a Pinterest training right here. I'll show you one that really converts really, really well. And this is what I'm talking about, guys, that you want to create multiple, because not all of them are going to convert at the same. Now this one right here, I actually just checked it, and it is still converting at 71%. So that is actually very, very high in the IM world. So if we are if we're, doing solo ads, which actually we're doing a lot of those right now with our Done For You traffic cough, something like this is actually going to convert a lot higher. Which, by the way, guys, just to let you know, me and Emmanuel are talking, because I've got like this Pinterest one right here that converts really high as well. Like the last time I tested it, it was at over 70% with my solo ads. Right now I have it on my blog, so it's not, the conversion rate actually dropped down. But when I was just doing swaps and things like that, this one still was definitely converting that high. And this was one that I think Darren, I know Leone was definitely on this one. So we're actually talking about maybe creating this for the team, so that way you guys can build your list a lot faster and when we're sending traffic, and doing a variety. So perhaps we're going to add this one, we're going to add this one, and then we're going to add, a Facebook one or something like that. I can't do this Facebook ebook because I would have to recreate the ebook with your guys' links. But just a heads up on that. And I'll explain all of that, you guys, at the end. I'm going to explain how you can get traffic, all kinds of stuff, okay? At the end, I'm going to explain all of that. And Darren, help me keep on track, okay? Because there's a lot here, and
Sure.
I might find myself going like all over the place. So just so you guys know, I do sometimes ramble like I am now. Okay, so this is the capture page we are going to create, and you guys can just laugh with me, whatever, or you can leave, it doesn't matter, and come back and fast forward. I've got to find my hosting, so
We're
just
not
give me a
going
second.
anywhere, April.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just give me one moment, guys, because I got to get into my hosting. Hold on. I actually don't want anybody to see my passwords and stuff, so you'll have to see my face for a second. Because my hosting was changed. For some odd reason, they changed some stuff around on me, and it's screwed me up. So, let's see here. Okay, good. I think I'm in. Ah, yes. Okay, I'm in. All right. Yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I was having a little bit of trouble. So there's actually a few different types of things that you're going to want for your capture pages, which obviously the front page is going to be your capture page. That's actually going to be, where you capture their information. And then when they come in, you want to make sure that you have a good sales page, okay? So, for example, we'll actually be leading them to, let's see here. We're going to be leading them to MLSP in this example. So they're actually going to be going to this sales video right here, which is already done for you when you join MLSP, or if you're on our team, then you're in MLSP. So these are what we are going to be using, but like I said before, you'll be able to create whatever it is that you want with us. And you'll want to stay till the end, because none of this is going to work until I close this out. So make sure you stay till the end, or come back and rewatch the recording, or whatever it is that you got to do. But this is what we will be working on today, is directing to this sales page, which with this you'll be able to make a lot of money, which is what we want to do. We want to make you a lot of money tonight, so, or help you make a lot of money. Put you on the path to making a lot of money. How's that? Okay.
Absolutely.
So I'm actually going to be in my hosting. I recommend HostGator. It's up to you. There's a lot of different hosting companies. If you don't have hosting, I'm not going to go over hosting with you guys tonight. I don't have time for that. But what I will share with you is how to use your cPanel and set this up, so that way you can have a done for you capture page, like I'm going to show you here in a second, or like I just showed you. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create, I usually just do the subdomains. And if I have to back up or anything like that, you guys just remember it's been a while since I've created, I haven't created like 5,000 of these, so it's just probably been like a month since I've created one of these. And sometimes my memory is not always that great. But what you're going to want to do is basically you're going to want to make sure that you have like a domain already, okay, and that you're hosting that domain with HostGator, GoDaddy, webmocker.com. They have very, very good deals. I do highly recommend them if you're going to do that. And I'm actually going to find here, my domain is right here. And then you'll just want to basically create a subdomain. So with that, let's say you already have a blog, for example, like mine's aprilmarietucker.com. And you see this April Marie MLM Coach. That's actually what I started with, and for some reason they won't let me part those two, just so you know, but it is aprilmarietucker.com. And then your subdomain, like for example, you might want to put MLSP, you might want to put Mastery, because that's what this one will actually be. Whatever it's going to be, like for the Pinterest one, I've got, Pinterest, or free offer I have for like my free offer capture pages and things like that. So whatever it is that you want to name it, it's totally up to you. You could buy a domain, and host it and create as many subdomains as you want. So, for example, if you had MaliaHollerin.com, you might want to create, mastery.maliahollerin.com, freeoffer.maliahollerin.com, and that would all be for different capture pages that you'd be able to make, different blogs. You could create different blogs, all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool. And actually, I'm not going to go too far into that right there, but we're just going to create that. So you want to make sure that you have a subdomain created, or like I said, have your domain created. Okay, I recommend just creating a subdomain because that's all I'm going to show you tonight, so you don't get too complicated. I'm just going to go back here. I'm going to go back home after I've created it. It's done. Now what you're going to want to do is just go to Quick Install right here. Okay, so underneath Software Services, HostGator's got a quick install, which is basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to install WordPress. That's all I'm going to do. So I'm going to install a WordPress blog. So if you ever wondered how to install a WordPress blog, this is how you do it. Okay, so you just want to click on this WordPress right here, and then you want to click Continue. And then you want to use this drop-down menu right here and choose the, actually I think I might have screwed something up. I hope I didn't. Why is it coming up with April Marie MLM Coach? Hang on, guys. Let me make sure I did that right. I told you I might have to back up. I wasn't kidding. Back to see now. I think I chose the wrong one. Hey, can somebody just mute out? I just hear some background noise. Just mute it out really quick for me. Thank ya. Thank ya. Oh, there it is, aprilmarietucker.com. Okay, so I'm going to redo this just because I want it to look right. I could have just went on with it like that, but I want it to look right. So I'm just going to really quick redo it. Now I'm going to go over to Quick Install where we were. And then I'm going to click on WordPress and then continue. Okay, that wasn't so bad. It's a good thing I've got a lightning fast computer. Oops. Cool. All right, so you just want to select the subdomain that you just created or the blog, okay? So whatever it is that however it is that you're doing this and you've decided to do this, you want to select that, okay? Then you're just going to create an admin email address. So add your, your most commonly used email, whatever, it doesn't matter. This doesn't really matter either because we're creating capture pages. So, I'm just going to put Mastery because that's the title of this. And my admin user, just create a username. And that will be good for that. And then just go ahead and click Install Now. Now, let me really quick see if I can get into our group here and find this. We're actually moving along pretty good. Okay, so if you have not already, make sure you grab these tools that are inside of our back office here, and our Facebook. I'm sorry, I keep calling it our back office. Our Facebook group. Make sure you grab these, okay? Because you're going to need these. So just so you know, this is where you'll find it. You'll actually find it in this Files tab right here. Okay? So you'll be able to find it right there. And you'll need all of this because basically what we're going to do is we're going to cookie cut this. We're going to put this together really, really easily. It's already done for you. All you have to do is basically save image as and add it. All right? And I'll show you here in a second. Okay, let's see. How far did we get here? Congratulations. You can now access it by going here. So right here it will say you can access your blog here. So you'll want to make sure that you remember. Oh, why can't I access it? Maybe it's not ready yet. Congratulations, your installation. You can now access it by going here. That's interesting. Very interesting. Okay. It's not letting me do it. Oh, it says 99%. Just give it a second. I need to give it a second. I think I just have to wait a few minutes here. Let's see. Okay, another thing that you're going to want to have is Aweber for this. And I was talking to Emmanuel, and he wants to make sure that everybody's using Aweber as an autoresponder because the solo ed providers and things like that, they tend to get a little bit picky when they don't look the same. And so in order for this to look the same, which we'll get with everybody before we run the next co-op, and we'll do like a touch base on that, but just to let you guys know that that's what's going to happen with that. I don't know why it's not letting me go into this.
Yeah, I was punching the domain. I'm still getting the same error.
It's kind of interesting.
I'm getting the same error too.
Yeah, I just tried it too.
Well, I did my own install at the same time.
Oh, so it just must be HostGator. Okay. All right.
Maybe it's taking a few minutes to create the database.
Okay, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you guys how to download the theme, okay? I'm just going to go to one that I already have created. So we just know that it just is, you know, it's HostGator or whoever you're hosting. Sometimes it just takes a second.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah, and we just got to realize that. Uh-oh. What in the world? Come on. Come on. Because this one's working fine.
Okay. I just got the email saying my installation is ready and it's working fine now.
Okay. That's what I already had that, though. That's why I didn't understand why it's... Is it still not loading up, though? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. I can show you guys how to do it exactly. And Melly is a pro. She knows. She knows WordPress very well. And so does Darren. And so does April. April even knows how to create her own headers.
You got mad skills.
No kidding. Okay, so I gotta copy this. That's a long password. I don't like those passwords they give you. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and click on Remember Me. Just so you know, that's gonna happen with the 404 and all that stuff. It's just gonna take a few minutes for it to propagate. Okay. And all right, so now we are here. Now, if you noticed, when I first pulled up onto this page here, it was just the normal theme that it comes with, okay? So this is just how WordPress looks, and it's not how it's going to look when we're done with it, because obviously we're going to create something real sexy like that, or like that, or like that, okay? So we're going to have to download a theme in order to do that. So you're going to want to click on Appearance, okay, and then you're going to click on Themes. Now, if you have not already, you want to make sure that you download this plain and simple bonus theme right here, okay? This is my gift to you tonight. If you're on this team right now, this is my gift to you, that you get this. Now, this is something that normally I would charge for, and if you're not on my team and you're already an MLSP and you want to do this, get with me. Just go ahead and send me a message. I will, I'll charge you a very small fee for this, and you can download it, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do this. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, guys, is not because MLSP capture pages don't work, but because for the type of advertising like solo ads, pay-per-view, and stuff like that, you kind of want more of a unique capture page. You want some of your own unique trainings too, but you want a simple capture page, okay? It just converts a lot better when you're doing solo ads. And you want something more geared towards the IM world. If that makes any sense. I hope it makes sense to you guys, but that's basically in a nutshell why you want that. Maybe Darren wants to, if you want to add a few things too, you can say. And I know you know. Okay, so I'm just going to choose File. Yep. Are you there?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I think I'm just breaking up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
My connection is kind of slow tonight.
Yeah, I think it's, maybe try shutting down some windows. Do you have all your windows shut down?
Yeah, I've been closing some out. You know.
Yeah, because we see you and hear you fine. Okay.
Well, I can add to that if you'd like.
Yeah.
I just think especially with attraction marketing, a big part of it is leading with value. And so when you can create your own capture pages and add bonuses to the incredible value that MLSP or whatever it is that you're selling already is, it helps. And a lot of people in IM have already seen a lot of the capture pages. So creating your own helps you stand out from the crowd. And it helps add value to you because you go above and beyond to give and to create things that are specific to your audience.
Right, that's exactly right. And you want to be unique. See, when somebody sees all these different capture pages out there, or same capture pages out there, then they're like, oh, I've seen that before. So you want to kind of catch them, in curiosity mode. You want to create curiosity with all your marketing, with everything that you do. So it's really, really important. Okay, so I see now I've installed it. So we've went from looking like this, which is just another WordPress site, okay, so to speak, to looking like this, okay, which has nothing on it, and you're kind of like, that doesn't look like much, but we're going to add some cool stuff onto it. But first, we're going to take some of this off right here, so that way we can have some of this generic stuff. I mean, you can add it if you wanted to. You can put an income disclosure and things like that on there, whatever it is that you want to do, your contact us. You could leave those for this training. I'm just going to actually take them off. You can have Designed by WordPress sales page theme. I would actually put Designed by aprilmarietucker.com. I'll show you how to do that. And then we're going to take this off as well. So I'm actually going to go into my dashboard here. And I'm actually going to have to download some of this stuff too, which I was kind of worried because I have a new computer, guys, so that's why if you see me having to download stuff, I'm going to save image. So what you're going to want to do is come over to this Facebook group right here, click on the link, and then it's going to open up the image. See, now I've already done this image. I've already done this for you. I actually created this image using PowerPoint, which is a hot tip for you if you've never created anything or done anything with Photoshop and you don't know where to start. I actually use PowerPoint and then I use Jing and I just Jing it. So that's just a good way to do it. And I also use too, by the way, is I think it's WordPad. Yeah, WordPad, because that's how I created this 30 days to 5K right here. So I actually used WordPad, created the you know, the highlighted things, and with if you look at this right here, you can see I've got a very catchy headline. It says 30 days to 5K. Who the heck doesn't want that, right? I've made it even more catchy. I've added stars here. That's like highlight, hello, 30 days to 5K, hello, okay? So I'm calling out to them, I'm getting their attention, right? And that's what you want your headline to be like. And then as far as the description, you want it to be the same, but you only want to really make sure that you know, the important points are really standing out. So Darren, pay close attention to this. Hopefully you're able to hear me right now.
Yeah.
So I've got free videos reveal. Now, I added the little like comma you see after the F there, just to kind of make that free look different than what everything else that they see out there. You see, because everybody's looking at different capture pages and different sales things and all kinds of different things all over the internet all the time. So it's kind of like their brain doesn't see it unless it looks different. So you want to make it look different, right? And kind of pop out at them. So that's why I put that apostrophe there, if I explain that right. Free videos reveal, okay? And then I've got how to bank a 4-figure monthly recurring income in 30 days or less without selling or pitching your brother, mother, cousin, or neighbor. Now you can see how I put the parentheses there. I made the parentheses there on purpose to make it stand out more, to let them know that this is in quotations, this is what you're going to receive. So then after that, I highlighted bank a 4-figure monthly, okay? Because I want them to know that that's in the description. I'm going to teach you how, or in this video is going to teach you how to bank a 4-figure monthly recurring income. That's important for them to know, because if they're like me and they're a skimmer, they're going to look for the highlighted, the underlined, and then they're going to realize, you know, because you have like, basically you have like a few seconds to capture their attention. So you want to capture their attention by highlighting what, you know, the most important things that you want them to know, so make them want to stay on this page, okay? So then I've got recurring income in 30 days or less. When you see 30 days or less, I've got it underlined, okay? So now they've got bank a 4-figure monthly recurring income in 30 days or less. Well, they know bank a 4-figure monthly, which is going to actually capture their attention to read recurring income, and then it's like 30 days or less, huh? Okay, now I'm going to keep reading. Without selling or pitching your brother, without selling or pitching. Now that's really important for them to know, because most people in network marketing are going to tell you you got to go to your friends and family. So what do I want them to know? I want them to know that this is not another one of those things. Okay, and I want them to know it really quick. So I want to make sure that they see that, and then after that, you know, obviously it just goes to plain your brother, mother, cousin, or neighbor, because that's not really important. That's just me kind of rhyming and making it just sounds good. You know what I mean? So then I let them know that there's no credit card required, okay? And I underlined required, all right? I want them to know that in order to watch this video, they don't need a credit card, okay? That they're actually going to get a 32-minute video that's going to teach them, you know, online secrets, tap earner secrets that they're not going to find anywhere else. So that's why I put that there, okay? So you'll just want to make sure that you save image as, all right? And then we're going to actually go back over. I want you to do this to every single one of these. I want you to save all of them, okay? We're going to need it all. And hopefully I got everything, but if not, I can always go to the capture page. I'm all over the place. I got too many windows open. Help. I'm going to close some of these down, leave this page. And you guys will be able to, after I do this training, you should be able to copy the other ones that I have, hopefully pretty easily. So let's see here. And then we've got the button. Uh-oh. Why is it not giving me a button? Oh, there it is. Okay. See, and then I've got get instant access. You can test different buttons. You can Google buttons and stuff like that. Some people say that the gold works better than the blue, and the blue works better than the red. For this training purpose, we're going to use the gold one. I think it looks good. I think I actually am I like color, and I like to coordinate things and make things match and look pretty, stuff like that, because I am a woman. So to me, it just looks better. So that's what you're getting. And then I like this. This is actually an HD background. You can find these on the internet, and this one I did find on the internet. You know, you just want to do like a search for like an HD wallpaper. You know, you want something that's pretty big, a 1920 by 2560. And then you just want to, I'm going to actually just click on Save Image As here. And I'm going to show you, because you can't just add the background with this plugin, so you actually have to download other plugins to be able to do that, which you'll be able to find the names for them right here, which that's why it's important, guys, for you to get into our Facebook group, okay? So you can get into the files. And don't worry, Christos, I will add you in here so you can get in here. And so this is one of the plugins that we're going to actually add right now is WordPress Backgrounds Lite. Okay, so we're going to actually, I'm just going to copy it because I like to copy and paste. It's just how I roll. And I'm going to go over to plugins and I'm going to click on Add New. Okay. And then I am going to search plugins. And then I'm going to install it. Okay, so WordPress Backgrounds Lite, install now. Now that's going to give us our cool background, that money background. That's the background, that plugin that you're going to need to be able to get that cool looking background there. And once you have it, you'll be able to add all kinds of different backgrounds. Okay, so once you have this set up, you'll be able to create unlimited amounts of capture pages, sales funnels, things like that, and you're going to be running around like a pro. People are going to be like, wow, that's awesome, right? I get a lot of compliments on my capture pages, the ones I create. So I take pride in what I do. Okay, so I'm going to actually add now, I'm going to add Pinoy Exit Pop, which is actually a really good, it's really a good pop-up for even your blog. I recommend it. I don't recommend a pop-up. I think that they're annoying. Some marketers might tell you that, yes, you should do a pop-up. I'm telling you that I don't like them. And I don't like to annoy my visitors, and I've had complaints from visitors when I've had them in the past. So I use Pinoy pop-up, which basically pops up at people when they try to exit. So for example, and pay attention because it's going to happen really quick, watch this. Oh, there's my pop-up. Wait, I have a free gift for you. Free 35-minute video exposes the 3-step formula all top money earners are using to kill it online in today's marketplace. Click Stay on page to learn more. All right, so I'm going to click Stay on this page, but actually I want to, and that actually goes to Top Earner Money Secrets. I want to log in here because I just want to copy that message so we have it so it's easy, so I can save time.
April, can you post it in the Skype group?
Yeah, I'm going to post it in the Skype group.
Oh, Skype or Facebook?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put that message in the Facebook group underneath there in the comments. I'm still learning that Facebook group. I don't even know if that's the best way that I should add things. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm learning it, you know.
Yeah, the files are probably the best way to make sure it's saved online.
Yeah, that's right. I did it right, I hope.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Okay, and this is for Top Earner Money Secret. So it's actually, oh no, it's bizbuildermastery.net. So I'm actually whamming them. So this is actually the actual capture page for MLSP. This is MLSP's actual capture page. So I'm actually hitting them up 2 different angles. So if they don't like that one, they can always try this one, right? So maybe they might like this one better. Because you don't know, like it's interesting, but some you know, people's boats are floated by this one, and somebody's boat might be floated by the other one. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to capture them a lot better. I'm going to convert a lot better because I have that exit pop. That's going to leave it so that there's no money left on the table for you guys by having that exit pop. So take my word for it, or you know, try it out and see if it works for you. But definitely that exit pop-up is definitely going to convert at a way higher ratio than without it. So, okay, what am I doing? I'm going to put that right here. This is for BizBuilder. So just put it, you can put it, you can try different stuff too, guys. There's a lot of really nice, sexy capture pages that you can use in MLSP. If you wanted to do, like, lead generation mastery, that's another really good one that I would actually throw on there if I were, you know, if I were to just test it out even. But it converts pretty good. So I'm going to set that down really quick. Okay, so now we're going to search plugins. We've got Pinoy Pop-Up, Exit and Pop. We're going to click Install Now. And then we're going to click Activate Plugin. Hopefully I've got everything. I'm just going to, I had background noise. I don't know. Darren, is that you or who's background? Oh, I don't know. Somebody had some background noise. Okay, so we've got all that, and now let's see here. Let's make sure my permalinks are okay. Permalinks look good. Then I'm going to go, let's see, general. Just making sure I got everything here. No, we don't need writing. Full text, static page. You can select a static page if you want to. Actually, I would select a static page right now. We're not going to do that right now, but we're going to do that later before we close out this training. And just making sure I got everything here, because I don't want them to go into, like, if they clicked on, you know, mastery.aprilmarietucker.com, they would go to, like, the place where the blog posts are supposed to be, which we don't want. We want them to go to the capture page. So I would recommend doing that. Okay, let's see here. All right, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and start creating a capture page right now for you guys. And this you could just put mastery. That's fine. You can label it as mastery. And then I'm just going to select Add Media. I hear my Skype going off. Is everything good over here?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are handling it? You'd let me know, right? I don't know, Malia sometimes does it. I'm like, why did you tell me that? Okay, so we are going to have to go into Aweber and get techie with Aweber too. And a few here. Did I pass it? I see dumb people. I posted it on Facebook. Jeff was making me laugh. He was like, you know how in that movie, I don't remember what it's called. My brain is fried today, but he's like, you know how they say I see dead people? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, I see dumb people. And I'm like, oh, okay. Why don't I see this background here that I want? Not the background, but the images that I want. There's the arrow. All right. There's $100 bills. You can see all these different images that I download all the time. Am I missing it? Do you guys see it?
No.
Come on. Did I not download it?
I don't see it.
Maybe I didn't.
Try typing the file name. It might pop up.
This always happens to me. There it is. I'll just download it again. No big deal. I don't think I did download it, guys. All right. Let's see if I can just do it that way. That sounds a lot easier. Yeah, I'd like that. You wouldn't want any alignment. You don't need any of that. I would put full size. The size is perfect. Media file, no, none. Select none. You don't want it to link to anything. You don't want it to do anything. You don't want it to go to another page. You want them to stay on this page unless they opt in. And then we're just going to click Insert into Page, and we've got that in there. Now, I'm actually going to go over to Aweber here. I don't know why it does that. I really don't. All right, so you're going to need to set up and create and manage a list here, okay? So let's go into, oops, I'm sorry, sign up forms. Sign up forms, sign up forms. So which one is this one that I have here? Must have been something I was testing. Okay, so I'm actually going to create a sign up form. Let's go ahead and click Create a Sign Up Form. If you don't have Aweber, and perhaps you are in MLSP already, or you're on somebody's team, make sure that you get with them, because there is an affiliate program. I mean, I collect a check monthly from Aweber. You know, not huge amounts of money, but I would get with them. I'll be sure to leave a link below this, because I'm sure a lot of people are going to come back and watch the recording anyway, so they can get it. And that's how I collect my tips for doing an awesome job and training you guys very good, just so you know. I'm not here to just look pretty.
Ah, shucks.
I know. I don't understand it. Some people, they think that, but I don't. I'm not here to look pretty. So, okay, so I'm actually going to go into popular, and I'm going to select the basic. Okay, so you want to select basic. All right, now we might get a little over people's heads here. I'm telling you. So, like I said, just make sure that you just come back and rewatch it. If I get over your head or if I confuse the heck out of you, because I know I was there. I've been confused before. All right, so I just X'd all those things out because we just don't need any of that garble, okay? None of that garble. We don't need any of it. What I will do, though, is it's been so long since I've created one of these. Forgive me. I don't want that. I want advanced. I want a background image. So now we actually do need to download that into our media file. So this arrow that we have, we will want to download into our media file. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go to Add New. Oops, let me just make sure I save this. Make sure you save it. Don't try to lose your work. That actually happened to me today. I thought WordPress sometimes plays tricks on me. I'm like, what happened to my stuff? I'm looking everywhere, going everywhere looking for it, and then I couldn't find it anywhere. And then I realized that I wasn't even on the right blog post. Like I thought my blog post just disappeared. And I was actually tweeting it and all this stuff, and then I realized it was gone. And then I found it again.
There's ghosts in your machine.
Yeah, welcome to my world. I make this stuff look easy, don't I?
Don't worry, April. You give people hope.
Yeah, I give people hope. If I can do it, you can do it. That's all I got to say. If I can figure out how to do this, and I'm not a techie person. This is just April not giving up, okay? Because I'm just one of those people that just doesn't quit. So if you could just be one of those people that doesn't quit, because you could be techie, but if you're somebody who just quits easily, you'll never make it, okay? But if you have the quality of just never quitting, you'll do awesome. There's just no way that you're not going to. I was actually, was rereading some of a chapter in Brian Tracy, $1 Million Habits, and he was saying that in order for you to have mastery, to be a master of your industry, right? So you're like a master of your industry. It's going to take 5 to 7 years, which makes sense because most businesses are in debt their first 5 years.
Yeah.
It's just there's just no way of getting around it. Okay, let me really quick talk about this. You want to make sure that you copy the link right here. You see this link to media file? Copy the link. Actually, it's right here. Just copy the link right there. Mastery.aprilmarinetucker. This is the actual link to it. So let me show you how I got there because I don't think I talked about that. Up. How did I get there?
Yeah.
What?
When you click on the edit image, it goes straight to that
Where?
WordPress post. When you click on edit image,
Edit
I don't know
image.
if it's from there.
Yeah, it's right there. It just said refresh. It said something.
Yeah.
You want to click on edit image and then just grab the link right here. Sorry, brain fart. Anyway, so that just makes total sense, doesn't it, Darren, that it would take somebody 5 to 7 years to be in the top 10% of their field. So
Yeah, absolutely.
get complete mastery.
Yeah, because anything that you're doing, if you want to get good at it, it does take practice, it does take work, and if you really study all the people who become successful, I did a blog post called Overnight Success, and overnight success normally takes between 5 to 10 years. So
You did a what?
it was a blog post called How to Become an Overnight Success, and in there I gave you the secret of how to become an overnight success. It normally takes 5 to 10 years. So that's how you become an overnight success.
That's true. But I think that people, they don't realize that they're really making progress, and they get down on themselves sometimes. And it's like, okay, let's really look back at when you started. You started at 0, just like I did. I started at 0. 3 years ago, I had 0, just like everybody else. And if you see me, I'm kind of fumbling around here. It's because I'm messing with the padding here. But I started at zero just like everybody else. In 3 years now, I'm building my business. I'm in the trenches just like Darren, still in the trenches. I can go it gets easier. You know what I mean? Things, success comes a little easier and stuff like that now 3 years later. But I know that I've got a good 5 years. And believe me, I went full-time in my business within 5 months, but I pushed it, man. I pushed it. Like, I made myself able to do that. Like, I didn't care if I wasn't able to do it. I just did it. Like, I didn't want to go to work anymore. Bottom line, I wanted to take my business to the next level, and I couldn't see myself doing that working a job. But, I wouldn't, I will see myself in the top 10%. I know I will in the next 2 years. Like, I'm already pretty much almost there right now. You know what I mean? I'm getting there anyways. So you really need to count on that, you guys, if you really want to master your field, your industry, okay, and become a master of your industry. Count on 5 to 7 years. I really do believe that, and I kind of look at my business and I know it's true.
Yeah.
So here's what you're going to want to do is you're actually going to want to take off the label on this. I recommend it. And check this box right here. It says remove text when clicked. And then what you're going to want to do is click enter. We always like to make things stand out. We like to make them look pretty because that's how we roll. And then you can put 2 stars there like I did on this page here. Where is it?
What does it say? Enter what?
Your best email.
Enter your best email. Okay. I just closed out my AWeber. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh. I do this all the time because I have too many windows open.
Don't worry, April. More people need to see how you went back in the AWeber.
Yeah. Gosh. Okay, hold on a second. I'm trying to find because I wanted to show you guys.
Yeah, hopefully the form save. I think it normally auto save. So.
Yeah. Okay, so you see how here I've got it right here. I've got enter your best email. When they click on that, they can enter their email. It's gonna disappear. So that's why we check that box. Okay, I'm actually just gonna go to one I've already created. I'm just
Well. Okay, so once we put in enter your best email, are we done with that? Can we save the form?
Can you save the form? No,
Yeah.
we're not done. We're not done.
Okay.
We wanna add the button here. Okay.
Oh, okay.
The padding you'll want to make it like 35 by 35. Did you see that part, Malia?
Okay.
Hang on a second. Let me pull down the advanced. Okay. Actually, on this one, I've got 15, 15, 23, 23. And I wish I could zoom in my screen a little bit for you guys. But that's what you'll want to have it to make it identical to what I have. And then you're going to want to make sure that you have your button here. Okay? And that's the link right here. And then you're going to want it centered. Okay? No tile. These are the settings. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it so that everybody can see this because I know how Hangouts are. They're really hard to see. So you guys can see these dimensions. And I'm going to post it in the Facebook group so you guys can see it really good. Okay, remind me not to talk about anything else but this capture page. Okay, so we've got that, and then we've got your enter your best email. Now you want to remove text when clicked. Now I'm going to show you how to make this stand out a little bit better too. See this right here, these borders right here? If you click down advanced on this right here, okay, because now we're in the inputs. So this input tab should be right here, okay? You're going to want to have it border inset 5 pixels, and then you can have it any color you want. You can change the color. You can do the selected. You want to make sure that inset selected 5 pixels, and then there's gray right here. Whatever color you want to do, I recommend black. I think it just makes it stand out. I don't like to put too much red. Red is a very aggressive color. That's why the arrow's red. It's like, man, enter your email now. You know what I mean? It's screaming at them. And then for your button, here, and I'll take an image of that too so you guys can know what it should look like. Because pretty much this is all dimension stuff. So you just copy the dimensions I have, and you'll be good to go. I'm going to make sure that you can see this advanced. And then We will add those to our Facebook group. Okay, we got that. And then once you've done that, then you're going to want to add your button, which your button you need to download. We need to add another media file. Okay, so let's upload files here. Now let's add our access button. Okay, now we've got our access button there. And we're going to get this URL again, so edit image. And then we're going to copy the URL once again, okay, guys? Same steps that we just did. And then
April, you're on the arrow instead of the button.
did I?
You're on the arrow instead of the getting
Thank you.
access. Yeah.
You're really paying attention, Darren. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Good thing. Good thing. You know, I got salt water in my eyes. I can barely see.
Yeah, you worked so hard today with all that, beach sand and.
I had no idea. I was like rushing because I promised my kids to go to the beach. I'm rushing to try to get my work done so we can go. And because I want to make sure I had a head start because I knew I had training tonight. So that's how it went, really. And that's how it went down. So all you're going to do is go ahead and copy, paste that URL image right into here. So the button image goes right here. Actually close that out so you make sure it's down in advance. Paste that in there. That baby's going to look nice, really nice. And then you'll just want to make sure right here, you see right here how I have this middle button right here selected? Okay, just go ahead and select that middle button. All right, that's going to center it. That's going to make it so it doesn't look like that to the left or to the right. Okay, you want to make sure it's centered. So click that button right there. And then no font size, no need for that because you got the background. Apply gradient. Mine is this gray box here. So that just means that it's see-through. Okay, so there's no gradient. All right, and then your size. If you're having issue too, by the way, like say maybe your stuff looking kind of weird, try resizing it because if you resize, you might get a better. I'm sorry. Right, let me try this one right here. See, if I'm like this, then you might look like that, and you don't want it to look like that. Okay, so open it up. Make sure you got everything looking all pretty. Make sure you got your. Let me just take some of these stars out of there. I don't think I want all of those stars. And you got enter your best email. You've made it look all fancy schmancy. And now we're going to save your web form. Okay, so save your web form. Go to step 2. Okay, and you'll want to name it. You can name it Mastery 5K. You can name it Mastery. Don't check this box, this Facebook integration box. No need for that. Your Facebook or your capture page will look weird. And then your thank you page, what you'll want to do is, I've actually got the topearnermoneysecret.net in here, which you can put that in there, or you can put special for this training though, especially if you're participating in our Done For You traffic co-op. I want you guys to all use Mastery. Okay, so that's going to be your Biz Builder Mastery capture page, the one that I just showed you. All right, but we're not going to use the thank you. We're going to use special. All right, and now I'm going to put that in there, but it's going to be bizbuildermastery.com/special. That's going to actually take them straight to the video page. Okay, that's how they're going to have access to that. If you don't put that special there, it's going to take them to another opt-in page. So make sure that you add special onto the back of your bizbuildermastery.com website, okay? And that's you're going to find in your MLSP back office. All right, underneath your campaigns, underneath your website campaigns, you'll find it underneath there. So if you don't know where that's at, that's where you'll find it. Get with me if you don't know, okay? Because I will help you. Anybody on this team, we have phenomenal leaders here that will help you, okay? So make sure that you get with one of us. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, you're going to check the box that says custom page, okay? We don't want the basic version. We don't want stay on current page. We want them to go to a sales video because we want to make money. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and paste that link in there. We're not going to open it in a new window. We just want them to redirect right to that page. If they're already subscribed, you want to check custom page, okay? Check custom page and then paste that link right in there again, okay? So that way, if they did already subscribe or maybe whatever their reasoning is, and they opt back in, they're still going to the same thing, okay? Just make it easy. Okay, now we're going to go to step 3, and we're going to go ahead and install our own form. Now, we're not going to get into the raw HTML crap. I don't like that stuff. We're just going to use the JavaScript, okay? It's much easier. We are just going to select all, copy, and then we're going to head on over to our fancy schmancy capture page that we've created. Got too many windows open here. Okay. What is this one? Let me just make sure I'm closing out some stuff here. All right, I'll leave that open for now, just in case. Okay, so we're going to go back over to our pages here. Okay, so we're in a visual right now, and what we want to do is we want to actually go to HTML, which is going to be your text. So you're going to switch over to the text tab right here. Okay, and then you're just going to paste that JavaScript that you just got from your Aweber. Okay, and we won't be able to preview it. So what I'm going to have you do is just go ahead and publish it.
And also, April, I realize you use the JavaScript instead of the raw HTML. Any particular reason?
Easy.
Or just preference? Oh, it's easy.
See what we have so far, guys? It looks really nice, doesn't it?
Cool.
Yeah, so we've just created our first capture page. We're not done yet, but we are well on our way. And a lot of it is because I've created some of this for us. So if you wanted to get into the, if you wanted to craft your own, obviously, then you would have, a little bit more time doing that. But obviously, I'm instructing two at the same time, so it's going to take us a little bit longer. All right, so really quick, why? It's just, to me, the HTML sometimes doesn't even come out looking right. So like when I use the raw, I've always had better luck with the JavaScript. Now, there are circumstances where you would use raw. Can't think of any off the top of my head, but I have had to. Like especially if you're into web design and you're creating, web design and stuff like that, they would. But I try to stay away as much as possible from HTML. I know basic stuff, like I know center codes and things like that. That's the stuff I know, and I let the techie people deal with the rest. I let them deal with that stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to actually show you guys how to add your image, your background image. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is select your background image. We are actually going to use that HD wallpaper that you just downloaded from our Facebook group, and we're just going to drag it on over to this drop files here, right here, okay? And that's just going to add it for us. Hopefully everybody's following along okay. It's crunching. And okay, so that's done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click insert into post, and that's going to put that link there. Now we're not done yet. We're going to copy this link right here, and we are going to paste it right here. Okay, so once we've done that, we're going to update. I'm going to check my Skype, make sure everybody's good to go. Yes, we can hear. I lost audio. Can anyone else hear what April is saying? Everybody can hear me. Okay, good. Hope so. And then we're going to check it out and see how we look. Let's see how this baby looks. Wow, look how nice that is, guys. So really, really nice. One last thing I want to do really quick, too, is I hate spam, too, and your email is safe with me. I just put that just to reaffirm. Now, I also just want to add, too, that, you see me doing this. Now, that doesn't mean, this is actually just a simple and for this training purposes only, but I do recommend creating your own thank you page and things like that and redirecting them to check their email to get the training and stuff like that, because, you know, there's two things. First of all, you want to thank them. You want them to see your face so they recognize your emails, number one. But number two, you want to redirect them to go check their email, because you're going to tell them to check their email and favorite your email address and, you know, whitelisted or whatever it is that they have to do to make sure that they're getting your emails, because big changes have happened with Google, with Gmail recently, and I know for myself I'm missing a lot of you know, some of the promotional type email because it's going into promotional file. So that's just a hot tip for you. I would recommend doing that, especially if you know, at first this is great for beginners, but I know like Darren's not a beginner, Malia's not a beginner. You guys are ready for that. You know what I mean? You can create your own, have them go and check their email, and then create, you know, an email with, you know, the link to look at the video and things like that. I would recommend doing that because that's just, you know, you're going to get better conversions. You're going to get a highly responsive list, things like that. But for the purpose of this training, this is how we're going to do it, because we could go all night, believe me. And we've already been going for over an hour. So,
April, really quickly, can you go again to where you uploaded your background?
to my background?
Yeah, where did you upload it to?
Oh, right here. See the
Yeah.
plugins,
Oh,
WordPress?
in the post?
Yeah. And I
Okay.
just select background, so you just select it, and then just like you would add a media file. And then once you've done that, you want to copy this link right here and paste it right into here. Okay? So just insert into post, and that should do it.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. So I just put I hate spam too, and your email is safe with me. You can write whatever it is that you want to write, and that should be good to go. So I'm actually going to make sure that my JavaScript there. Okay, cool. And then what we're going to do is we're going to test this baby out. We're going to make sure that the capture form, everything works. Recommend it. Highly, highly recommend it. You want to make sure you test everything out all the time. And you might be thinking, well, April, I actually was on the phone earlier today, and I had to explain this to somebody who called me from one of my videos about MLSP. Why wouldn't I want to capture the phone number? Why wouldn't I want to capture the email? Or the name, sorry. Well, for the type of traffic that we're driving, it converts a lot better. Now, there's cases where you would want to do that. For example, like my YouTube videos, things like that. I will collect that information, but the whole idea here is to build your list and build it as fast as possible. And in order to do that, you want to not collect the name or the phone number for, you know, like this Done For You Traffic Co-op and things like that. Just because you're not going to get as good of a conversion, you know, and you're paying money for it, so we want to see you get as best of a conversion as you can. And then what you do is you monetize your list, which might be way over your head and will be for another training another time, but I'll teach you how to do that. You know, monetizing your list is basically this. You're sifting and sorting a lot easier, but you're also building a relationship with your list, you know, and through building a relationship and things like that, people will want to work with you. So when you send out, you know, this is the opportunity that I recommend, or you want to work with me, those types of emails, well, they've already begun to know, like, and trust you, so of course they're going to want to check it out because you recommended it, because the things that you've recommended in the past have worked out so nicely for them, so now they want to, you know, work with you. You know what I mean? So that's kind of why we do it that way. And it is, it's probably different than what, you know, you're maybe learning from your upline or you're used to or anything like that, but just trust us that this is what converts the best. All right, so everybody's hanging out with me. I think we're done with this part. I promised to remove the yucky stuff at the bottom, and I'm trying to remember how to do that, to be honest with you.
April?
What does it say?
Yeah.
I hate spam and what?
What's that?
Oh, I said, what does it say? I hate spam and what?
Oh, here, I'll throw it in there. I hate spam too, and your email is safe with me. But you could also add, if you wanted to, just to be a little bit different, you could add, I hate spam and your email is safe with me. You could add, you know, be sure to use your best email so I can send you more training or something like that to make sure that they use their best email too. But you know, you can do different things. But that's what I use. Just I hate spam too, and your email is safe with me. It's just I'm reaffirming that, you know, that they're safe with me. Some people are worried about that. Who is trying to talk?
April, Christos here. Did you ask them to confirm their email? Double confirm?
Double opt-in.
No,
No?
I do not. No, I would recommend doing like a thank you for subscribing video and then telling them to go check their email to get the training. So, for example, if I'm going to give them a Pinterest training, you know, and they opted in, or I'm going to give them, you know, Mastery, this video for Mastery, I'll say, you know, thank you so much for subscribing. You know, just welcome them really quick, welcome them. You know, let them know that what they can expect from you for being on your list, and then tell them to go check their email so that way they can get instant access to the training or whatever it is that you have. You know, and make sure that they whitelist your email and things like that. So you'd want to, you know, kind of follow those steps right there. Thank you for subscribing, welcome them, you know, thank them, welcome them, which either order, doesn't matter. And then, you know, tell them to go check their email, whitelist your email, favorite your email, whatever it is that they have to do. And then they can grab their training. I would recommend doing that because that's just going to make them have to go check their email, and they won't be able to gain access to whatever it is that you have unless they opted in with the correct email. I get a lot of people that don't opt in with the correct email, and sometimes they'll have to re-opt in, you know what I mean, because they didn't opt in with the correct email, and they won't be able to get the email that I sent them. You see?
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, and you want them to see your smiley face anyways, Christos.
Yeah, it's been quite a few years, eh?
Yeah. Yes. I think April's asking a question. Is using optimized press an option? Not for the done for you traffic co-op. I would just stick with everything should be the same. If you want to do the done for you traffic co-op for that, you can use optimized press, of course, on your whatever else you want to use. I've actually never used it. I have it. I haven't had it. Actually, Jeffrey's had it for a long time. I just never had time to really go into it. This has just been something that's very easy for me, is this WordPress theme. I mean, you guys pretty much saw me do it I mean, this is easy. This is as easy as it gets. You know, once you have it installed on your blog, I mean, now you've got it installed, and it's just simple capture pages. I think with Optimized Press, you could get into better things, like adding video on your capture page and making, you know, a right side opt-in form. But for what we're doing with the Done For You Traffic Co-op and these simple capture pages that we have here, they convert actually the best for that, for solo ads and things like that. So I would recommend sticking with it.
April?
Yes.
Every subdomain you create is one capture page, or you use the same subdomain to create multiple capture pages?
You can create multiple. You can create multiple. See this right here? It says /mastery.
Yeah, so you create a new page?
More pages. Yeah,
okay,
you would just create more pages. And then if you wanted to, you could do it that way. Up to you if you wanted it to look that way. But, I mean, if you really wanted to do, like, if you wanted it to look more professional, I would actually recommend you buying a new subdomain anyway. So what you could do is create it here and then just forward mask it to the domain name that you have or whatever. You know what I mean? Okay, it would just be quicker. So that's what I would do. I was just thinking, I'm going to show you guys really quick, too, how to do that. Settings. It's reading. Is it reading? Yeah. Okay, so you want to do is just create a static page. Now I'm going to create my front page to be Mastery, so that if they go to, you know, mastery.aprilmarietucker.com, they're not going to nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So just click on Save Changes for that. And then I got to remember how to put this thing out. Let's see here. Footer. Okay, so right here, you saw I was just on Appearance. Click on Appearance and then open up Footer. Okay? Now this is where you can edit all of this stuff right here. I'm just going to take it out. Okay? Just take it out. Unless you want to get into tech stuff. Up to you. I'm not. I don't do it. Let's see, editor, we'll leave editor, nothing with editor. Let's see, customize. Site title and tagline static, no. Nope, nope, nope. That's not what I wanted, sorry. I thought there was a little thing that said powered by WordPress. Oh, I'll show you how to do that. I know what to do. I know what to do. I'll show you. I'll show you. I think I know what to do.
It's under editor, isn't it?
Is it underneath editor? Oh, it is. You're right. You're right. You're smart, Christos. You know. Okay, so I'm trying to find it here. Let's see. It's search forum, search results. I don't do this all the time, guys, so that's why it's taking me a second.
Well, I think it's on the footer, April.
Yeah, footer. There it is. Footer.php. So you just want to go into your footer.php, and then, of course, you want to be an editor. That's what I was looking for. You know why I was so confused? Because I look at my WordPress all the time. My WordPress looks way different. So some of the time I'm like, huh? Okay, so you just would put design by, and then you could put your, I would put your blog or whatever it is that you have that you would want to send them to. So for this one, I'm actually going to put aprilmarietucker.com. And then I'm going to put my name, April Marie Tucker, right in between here. So where it says WordPress sales pages, I'm going to put my name. I'm going to click on update file. And we've gotten rid of that. So now when we go to it, when we click on visit site, now we've got mastery.aprilmarietucker.com because we've created it as our static page. Oops, something happened here. Didn't center. That will be centered in a second. But now we've also got designed by April Marie Tucker. So when they click on that, they don't go to WordPress Easy Sales Pages. They actually go to my website, okay, which is aprilmarietucker.com. All right, so I'm going to click leave this page. And I'm really quick going to fix this. And there you have it, guys. That's basically it. I mean, that's how you do it. It's not completely complicated. I might have made it somewhat complicated. Sometimes I do that. What did I do here? I don't know why it's not centering. It's centering all of it, which I don't want it to do. Yeah, it's just not getting that centered for whatever reason. I might have to add center on it. Or maybe no center.
I had the same problem, but then I went back and took out that JavaScript and used the raw HTML.
Oh, and it worked?
Not to be complicated, but you should use the raw HTML, not the JavaScript.
So try the raw HTML?
Me and Nadia like raw HTML.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why? Tell me why.
I just find it works better. Sometimes JavaScript doesn't show up.
Well, we're going to find out here. If it works for me, then you guys are right. Maybe that's what I used. Oh. I don't know.
Did you do your pop-up, your Pinoy pop-up?
No, I haven't done that part yet. Thank you. Malia knows she's got to keep me on track.
Well, I have my page. This is the first capture page I've ever created. I did it right along with you.
Good,
Awesome.
I'm glad.
Congratulations.
Hey, you were right. Okay, so I was wrong. Use raw HTML. Use raw HTML.
High five, Darren.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Okay, so now we want to add our Pinoy exit pop-up, like Malia said. So what we're going to do, and I'm sure Malia already has it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and copy that. And you can create all kinds of different stuff, and I'll show you here in a second with the MLSP because there's all kinds of really cool ways that you can use that. And I recommend that you guys be as creative as possible. Like, seriously, be creative. Not for this. If you're going to do this for our Done For You Traffic Co-op, follow this one. But, you know, create other ones. You know, do all kinds of cool stuff. Don't limit yourself. You know what I mean? Jelly bean?
So April, have you all decided yet if we're gonna switch to the custom pages for the next round of the co-op?
Yeah. We definitely want to because I think we'll see better conversions.
Higher opt-ins, okay.
Yeah. I recommend putting a tracking on this. I always put a tracking on my links for MLSP so I know where it came from. This will be, you know, EP, which stands for exit pop, and then I'm just going to put mastery. And that will be like my reminder of where, so I know where that, you know, that lead came from. And then I'm just going to go ahead and click on update. So that's just your alert box right here.
And that's our regular Biz Builder Mastery link without special on the end, right?
Yeah, without special. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to capture their information. At the end of the day, that's what you want to do. You want to capture their information. I don't even care about them buying. I care more about them getting on my list. Okay? So, you know, building your list, getting people on your list, I mean, that to me is more important than them buying, especially, like, I know you're probably thinking I'm crazy, but it's just, people are gonna buy, but it's just as a numbers thing, okay? So there's a certain percentage of your numbers, like you're bringing in, let's say you're bringing in 20, 30, you know, leads a day, okay? There's a certain percentage of those 20, 30 leads a day. You might not get a sign up for until like every 90 leads that come in, every 90 new subscribers to your list that come in, you might get one sign up. It just depends on, you know, your traffic source. It depends on a lot of variations. It really does on your traffic source. It depends on your lead capture page. It depends on your funnels. It depends on a lot of things. So, so those are just kind of my thoughts on that, and that's actually my goal, is to just get them on my list. So with that, I'm going to talk to you guys really quick a little bit, because maybe you're here and you're wondering, well, how the heck do I get my hands on this stuff? April invited me, and the cool thing is that, you know, if you're on our team in MLSP, if you're on Darren's team, if you're on Malia's team, whoever's team, you can have access to all of this. And you can also have access to our Done For You traffic co-op as well. I'm actually going to log into MLSP, and I'm actually going to do a short version of MLSP tonight, because we've gone pretty long time. I'm not going to take up too much of your time, but if you're here right now, and you more than likely, if you are here right now, it's because you want to learn, you want to go, you grow your business bigger, faster, you know, as fast as you can. So you want to earn more profits. You want to be a master of your field. You want to be a master of your industry. So this is how you're going to become a master. And it's kind of interesting, because we've been talking a lot about mastery tonight, that if in order for you to master your field, well, you're going to have to focus on mastery, which is perfect with MLSP. So what we've got here is, you know, your training. You've got all the nuts and bolts that you need to build your business. If you want to build your business, we can take you from A to Z. That means novice marketer, okay, to advanced. So you'll never run out of training. You're going to need MLSP. I've been using MLSP for the last 3 years, guys. You're never going to probably ever want to quit it, especially when you get a taste of the income source that it has involved as well. But you'll also want it just for the training alone, because things are always changing on the internet. They're always changing. Google's changing, Facebook's changing, SEO's changing. And the cool thing is that MLSP has always got the most cutting-edge training there is. So it's ongoing education too, you know, which you'd highly need, especially if you want to be a master of your industry. You should be attending, you know, live seminars, trainings like this. You should be always feeding your brain. You know, investing in you, Inc. is very important. So with MLSP Mastery, you're able to do that, and some of these sexy capture pages that you get, they're done for you. I showed you how to create some tonight. I really did. But the reason why I did that is because of the Done For You traffic co-op, and I'd like for you guys to start getting creative. This is stuff to get you started. Okay, this is stuff that gets you to get you started, but you should, you know, in the long run, know how to create your own capture pages, know how to create your own, you know, sexy capture pages with your own training and giveaways and offers and things like that, because I don't want you guys to sit here and be using all the time MLSP, even though I still do. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do, but I still create some of my own stuff too. So you've got a lot of really great stuff, so you don't necessarily have to start creating some of your own capture pages. You can actually have capture pages that are already done for you. For example, you already saw the Biz Builder Mastery, one of them, but here's the, oops, not that one, sorry, I showed you that one. This one right here. So here's Biz Builder Mastery right here. This is one that I actually use a lot. A lot. I might annoy people I use it so much. I just love it. I really do. And Mastery is the place to be. So I'm always recommending MLSP for this. And then we've got the gold. You know, people can join for, you know, $9.95 with this one. It's awesome. So the whole idea here is to really give you the training that you need, the marketing training that you need, but also get you into profits really, really quickly. So all of these funnels, they're already done for you. The videos are already done for you. They're very high converting, okay? So you've got high converting sales funnels that, you know, seriously, like, I don't even like to get into all that salesy stuff and, you know, creating sales funnels and stuff like that. No, this already got videos, you know, converting already for you, okay? Which is going to put you into profit really, really quickly, because with MLSP Mastery, you're earning 100% commissions, okay? I'm trying to get over there right now so I can show you the page. All right, where is that?
April,
Yes.
if you're brand new, does the system tell you where you should be doing your advertising at?
If you're brand new, does the system tell you where to? No, you choose where. You know what I mean? You choose where. I'm trying to find.
Yeah, but Chris, I think the best thing is although it doesn't tell you where, you know, you can get a lot of help in our Skype group as to where some of us are getting traffic from. But the co-op is actually one of the best ways to actually start jump starting your list building and getting traffic, because you pretty much have April and Emmanuel who's been buying traffic for a while, and they know the right sources that you can buy and not waste your money to make sure you do get the results that you're looking for. So the co-op would probably be the first place you want to start.
Okay. And where do I find the co-op information at? Is that on the
April
page?
can give you the link.
I have it on
April
my
will give you the
website.
link for the co-op.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's on my website. And
Are
I'll
you
get it.
at Mastery, Stuart?
Pardon me?
Are you
Yeah.
at Mastery?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, he is.
I'm just a
So-
novice, but I joined at Mastery.
Hey, you did the best things, Stuart.
Yeah, definitely. And I know, Christos, are you doing the co-op?
Not yet. I'm just taking a very close look right now, and I definitely want to talk to April after that.
Okay,
Good stuff.
great. I know Darren, April Ray, obviously April Marie, and we're all doing the co-op, and we're seeing
Yeah, tremendous
10
results.
leads a day. So I think for someone just getting started, the co-op is awesome because it gives you immediate results. So, like for me, I wake up every morning around 4:00 a.m. and I check my phone, and it's so exciting to see you got a new lead notification. You know, you got a new lead or whatever. I know all of us have experienced that, and just last week we were all in the leaderboards together, and it's really great, like for immediate results. April Ray and I are actually very new to the system as well, and so it's exciting for us to see the results of the Done For You Traffic Co-op. And then on top of that, though, as you go through your getting started training, if you've already have you already gone through the whole getting started training, Stuart?
Not all of it now. I'm still working on that right now.
Okay, so that's what you want to do first, is make it through your getting started training, and from there you're going to pick a marketing strategy. So you want to pick one marketing strategy that resonates with you. Darren uses LinkedIn. April Ray and I do a lot of blogging. April Marie and I do video. So pick one that resonates with you, whether it's blogging, video, YouTube video, Facebook, whatever it is that makes you happy. Pick one of those, and you're basically going to work on mastering that marketing strategy. So while the done-for-you co-op brings you immediate leads and immediate traffic, you're also spending your time mastering a marketing strategy so that you can get leads consistently. So for me, I'm blogging. I'm getting leads from the done-for-you co-op, but I'm also getting leads from my blogging efforts and SEO efforts as well. So that's my long-term strategy. What I hope that brings me leads, I'm working on that every single day. And then my short-term strategy is the co-op. Does that make sense?
It does. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Malia.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Malia is a rock star. She knows exactly what she's talking about. She's actually really quickly started getting results, like with SEO. I think probably the quickest I've ever seen, anyways, just getting with her blogging efforts with SEO. That's actually like a long-term strategy. It is something that does take a little bit of time. Amelia jumped right in and started getting results right away. I was like, go girl, go girl. Awesome.
Every day I'm like, April, I got a lead.
Yeah. So that's how you want to start, Stuart. And we can talk more about that because you kind of just got started. I don't like people to jump ahead. I wasn't sure who was talking when you asked that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like people to jump ahead. So we just take one bite out of the apple at a time. So finish getting started. Once you've done that, we will reevaluate, see where you're at. There is like sometimes I will send people back and say, okay, I want you to redo step 6. You know what I mean? Because they might not have they just haven't fully understood it or whatever. I've had lots of times like that. So just sometimes, if you don't get something, I would say go back, rewatch the video.
So with this training, should I just really focus my attention on, the first, I guess, from the novice all the way through until I get to mastery before I start doing any of this type of stuff?
Absolutely, and I'm willing to do for certain people that don't have this stuff. Me and Emmanuel are actually getting together. We're joining courses. We're gonna offer. Sorry, I got somebody Skyping me. We're going to offer the capture pages. So for a very small fee, we'll actually create the capture page for you if you don't want to get in the headache of that. I just haven't gotten to that phase yet. I've been planning to get this training out since before Labor Day weekend, which that kind of just, that's why we haven't had training in a while. So that's why I'm doing this training. So just hang tight. If it is, I would just finish your getting started, not worry about this stuff. We have until the 25th of this month for people to get in our traffic co-op, and we only have 20 shares.
Okay.
So you'll want to make sure that you purchase and get your share, as soon as you can, and that way you're just ready to go for for September through October. Okay.
Sounds
so
good.
That's how that works. And for everybody else that's kind of watching that, and it is exciting, Melia. It really is, because I don't see really anybody else offering this for their team where the experts are kind of picking up a lot of the legwork for the team while they're learning and getting started and all that stuff, which I didn't have that. I was like, man, I couldn't wait to get my first 5 leads. Like I was like, please just send me 5 leads. Please.
Honestly, I can't tell you how lucky we are. I have conversations with people on Facebook all the time, and they're like, "How are you?" We were featured on the call, and just the recognition, or how are you getting leads? What is it that you're doing? And the only thing I can say is the support of the team it's just, I can't even put it into words how valuable the support of this team is. And people want it, but they've already signed up and it's too late. So if I were you and you're looking at mastery, this team is by far, holds the most value, I think, out of any MLSP team. You can look at all the leaders. I've met people that are signed up under all the leaders, and they don't have near as much training and access and resources as we have.
Yeah, I think too what's really powerful, and a lot of people don't realize it, because for me the most valuable thing that I found, MLSP is great. It's a phenomenal system, but for me it's really the Skype mastermind group, because there's you can always find somebody on. Somebody's always checking in. If you have a quick question, you drop a message in that Skype group. Somebody is going to respond to you. Somebody's going to have the solution, or we're going to get you the solution if it's not readily available. So normally you don't get that type of access, and the good thing is, you have persons that are professionals on this panel right now who you're seeing here who all have different backgrounds and different strengths, and you get all of that coming to you when you see you're actually part of this particular MLSP team and our Skype group and Facebook group, of course, with the Mastermind group.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, the support, I'm just letting you guys know too, like the support, like it's definitely here, but I did do it on my own. I did. Like Jeffrey didn't know anything about anything with MLSP. So I was like figuring it all out by myself, and it wasn't easy. It wasn't. But okay. So I have to back it up a little bit because the system today is totally different. So if you think you've tried MLSP in the past and it just didn't work or whatever, it's a totally different system than it was back when. Okay, because when I joined, it was like, oh my god, I was gonna go crazy. Like, there just wasn't. The training was there, but it was all over the place. It wasn't step by step. It was, for me, somebody who has a very hard time staying focused. Like, I was all over the place. Like, I'm like, let's jump to blogging. Let's jump to Facebook. Let's make sure our autoresponder set up right. So I'm doing like all of these things all at once, and oh yeah, let's set up our avatar. And, like, I'm just all over. So what it is today is totally different. I was actually sharing that, but it is very step by step. So when you join, what you'll want to do is just simply follow the yellow brick road. I love that slogan. Follow the yellow brick road. Yeah, it's yellow brick road. What do? They run into some problems and things like that, but they follow the yellow brick road, and that's all they have to do. Well, with MLSP, it's a lot easier than the yellow brick road, but I like to say that because it is true. You would just follow the yellow brick road, so you would just go into your getting started, and you would follow the system setup, and then, I would pick a strategy. Pick one, though. I wouldn't pick, like, multiple unless you're going to do something simple like solo ads or our done-for-you traffic co-op, which I highly recommend you doing. But, I would start with, whatever your time allows. If your time allows for, maybe Facebook pay-per-click, then I would do Facebook pay-per-click. If you can cut a couple of videos a week, I would stick with YouTube marketing. If, it's something that you can do as far as blogging, and you have a few hours a day to devote to blogging every day, I would do blogging. It's just kind of like whatever you feel you want to do. I do all of the above. So anything that you want to know, I can tell you, and I can guide you the right way. And it's just that I've learned pretty much everything back there, but I've also ventured out into other arenas too and learned other things as well, so which most people do. So you're in good hands if you do decide to join. Definitely recommend it. There are 2 payment plans back here. I'm going to actually switch over to screen share because I'm sharing my screen again, and nobody sees it because I always do that. And then we're actually going to close it out here in a second. So I'm just going to go back to my page here. Okay, cool. So you've got 2 options here. You can, like, probably what you're on right now, there's a 10-day trial, okay? So if you opt into MLSP Mastery, if you're on my webpage, it's right below this video. It's right below there. You can just simply click the link below for MLSP Mastery. If you are invited by another guest, you want to make sure that you ask them for their link. Please don't come find me or anything like that. We all work together, so you're in good hands. You can do the $10 trial. Now that's going to allow you 10 days to test drive MLSP, risk-free, money-back guarantee. If you are not satisfied, if you don't like what you have, whatever, refund your money. We'll give it back to you, no problem. You go your way and we'll go ours, whatever, okay? So you want to definitely do the $10 trial if you're a skeptical. Now, if you're not a skeptical and you have it, okay, because not everybody has this, I understand, I would definitely recommend the annual plan because it's going to save you $300, and you're also going to get the training library, which I have. I'll show you. I mean, guys, that's like, I'm telling you, that's like got to be worth like $1 million of training. You get access to everything, all the pre-recorded webinars, everything that MLSP ever did since, you know, its inception 5 years ago. Okay, you get access to everything, which is really, really powerful if you can do that. But if not, just do the $10 trial. You will be charged $149.97. Now, I cannot stand it when people ask me, oh, how much does it cost? They're really, really seriously, you guys. If you want to start thinking like a top earner, I would encourage you to start asking questions like, how much can I make?
Yeah.
Okay. So what can you earn? Okay. So you join Mastery, and what can you earn? All right. What you can earn is $100 recurring off of each member that you refer to MLSP at the Mastery level. That means that all you have to do is get 2 people and you're $50 in profit. Now, I know a lot of you that are watching this right now could use an extra $50 a month. I know you could, okay? Because I know most of the people I talk to are like, I couldn't afford to eat yesterday. So $50 is pretty good for considering you only got 2 people, which out of the, you know, pretty much anybody can get that out of their warm market just by, you know, sending some copy swipe emails that we already have done for you and stuff like that. Just work in your warm market list, okay? And then after that, then it's pure profit right from there on, right? So you've got $100. So let's say you have 20 Mastery members underneath you. Well, now you're looking at a $2,000 recurring income monthly off of those members. So now you've got 20 people. That's not a lot of people, guys. I've put over 200 people into this system. You know, I've sponsored hundreds of people on the internet to various things. It's not a lot of people to put 20 people in. You might be thinking that right now. But trust me, it's not a lot of people. I've gone through that in the last 3 years, hundreds of people. That's a lot of people, right? That's a lot of people, not 20. Okay, so after that, you also get 100% pure profit products. So what that means is, you know, we've got products that we sell in this system. So, for example, we have a Masteries pack that goes for about $497. Well, if you sell one of those Masteries pack, now, I just want to back up really quick, too. You don't have to own the Mastery Pack to be able to sell it. Most systems are going to make you own the product in order to sell it. MLSP does not make you own the product to sell it, okay? So you get to sell all of our products, and some of them range from $7 all the way to, let's see here, $7 to $2,497. Now, the reason why it says $2,497 is because between all of the stuff that you would sell in that funnel, that's what it would be. So imagine yourself, and I want you to just get it, like imagine yourself collecting commissions in the upwards of $1,000 or $2,000 off of each sale. Okay, so those are things that are happening. They're happening to me. They're happening. They're happening to people inside of our community. You know, there's not a day that goes by that I don't have commissions in my inbox. There just isn't. Not anymore, anyways. I have commissions every single day, and it's because of MLSP. I wouldn't have those if it wasn't for MLSP. So those are the types of commissions you can earn. I hope I brought that home because, you know, even if you earned, you know, a $467 commission, that's pretty dang awesome. You know, I'm not even thinking about the 1,000 or 2,000 or any of those, which we're adding more into like the, you know, 3,000 range. We are adding more. Brian told me the other day. So that's pretty awesome. And the cool thing is we are just really getting started with our 100% pure profit commissions and all of these things. You know, this is a new era. This is a completely new era for the home business industry with these 100% commissions, you know, and the bigger commissions. Now, most MLM companies, and I'm being very, very nice, saying that they pay you between, you know, $5 to $12 off of each person in your organization. Okay, and I'm serious, $5 to $12, and I'm sitting here telling you that you could earn $100 monthly off of each person in your Mastery downline. In your Mastery, I shouldn't say downline, but people that you refer to MLSP, because this is affiliate too, guys. Just so you know, this isn't an MLM, so it won't fit in interfere with your MLM, and this is to help you build your MLM, to build other opportunities. But I actually like to not say MLM, I like to call them income streams, because I'm in multiple, I actually promote multiple things, and I collect multiple streams of income. So the reason why I'm able to do that, though, because some people might be shaking their head and they say, well, you know, I need to just stay focused on my stuff and blah, blah, blah. No, here's where I focus. I got to tell you the truth. This is where I focus my efforts. I focus my efforts in my marketing, building my list, okay? And at the end of the day, that's all there is to focus on. The rest is monetizing your list and obviously, you know, promoting your opportunities, whatever it is that you're in, whatever it is that you're doing, the tools, whatever. I sell tools, I sell all kinds of stuff to my list. On average, you should be earning about $1 per subscriber per month from your list. So off of each subscriber from your list, you should earn $1 per month. Okay, so consider this like how to build your list. All right, we build our list with MLSP, the tools, the training, everything like that, because we're gonna cover you that way. And then it's up to you on what you want to promote to your list. It's completely up to you. You might want to promote an opportunity webinar. You might want to promote a new tool that you're using. I recommend pre-selling with, you know, blog posts or videos and things like that, you know, giving some value first. But those are the types of things that you'll be able to actually promote to your list, and, you know, really the sky's the limit. So you guys, anybody have any questions for me before we close out?
And then the other suggestion was to make sure that we're all using Aweber.
Who's asking that?
Stuart.
Stuart. Yeah, I would recommend using Aweber, especially for the done-for-you traffic. You can, I use, GVO is actually free with MLSP. So you get up to 500 subscribers, which some people are actually taking that and just doing that. For this, we actually want people to use Aweber because it's easier to customize, and we want everybody's to look identical.
Okay.
But like I said, Stuart, right now, don't focus on that right now. You will have to go through that in your gold setup. Which once you get there, then yes, just get Aweber. That will be fine. And once you finish that, then just continue on. We'll talk about the stuff like that, because pretty soon Emmanuel is going to come on with us. Actually, I was trying to get him on tonight, but he already had prior obligations. So as soon as we're able to do that, we'll bring him on, and then we'll be able to talk about how we're going to do that. And that will be actually only the people that are involved with the Done For You Traffic Co-op that we'll be probably talking to. But I know that we will be doing some final pushes here, so I would use the Done For You Traffic Co-op as an incentive for people to join you guys, because I know that many of you are already doing that. I know Darren for sure is doing that, but I would, you know, create exactly what I have on my blog, put it on your blog. I've got a nice little fancy tab, and I would start promoting that starting now. I mean, yesterday. Like, that's, you know, we need to get more people. We need to get more shares and stuff like that, because the more people we have involved, the more shares, the more money that we have to play with to be able to get bulk marketing, you know, to get more marketing for the group. Make sense?
Sounds good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So does anybody have any questions about the Traffic Co-op, MLSP, Capture Pages, comments?
Lots of value, that's for sure. There's a lot of value coming out.
I wish I wasn't as tired as I am.
You're tired?
Yes. Yes.
What time is there? What time is there, April?
It's 11:05 at night. I'm tired.
I'm tired. It's only 8 o'clock, so don't feel bad.
Yeah. Oh, I was tired at 8 o'clock. That's the thing. But my night's not over until this is over. So that's what we're gonna do, and then I'm gonna get with you guys too. Hang tight when we close this out. I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys. But that's all we got for today, guys. Thank you so much for everybody for attending. Like I said, you want access to the WordPress theme that I have, all of that stuff. You need to make sure that you join MLSP. Even if you were just to do the $2, whatever it is that you got to do to get into MLSP, start getting the training that you need, the tools that you need to building your business, guys. I mean, seriously, like my back was up against the wall and I only had $2 to my name, I would use it to at least join Academy and then build my business the best I know how. You know, can think about the rest later. So I will see you guys later. We will see you next Monday, actually. And if you haven't already, I would definitely register for this Wednesday's MLSP trading with Steve Jaffe. He's going to go into some automation stuff. I don't even know it. Webinars and all kinds of stuff that he's doing, but the guy is killing it. He is raking in the money, so I'm definitely going to be there because when that guy speaks, I listen. So hopefully we'll see you there. Bye for now, guys.
All right.
Bye bye.